She fainted. Help! Somebody call the Alchemy Commission and get a healer here. Oh, you finally come to. Watching you fall to the ground with a thud after eating so much really had us worried for a while there. Luckily, the Alchemy Commission healers came to your rescue at record speed. You may not have won today, but seeing as you worked so hard until this point, I've made a decision to award you a consolation prize for our encouragement words. It suddenly occurred to me that my teacher's final moments were spent swimming here with the fish in these ancient waters. And what if I? Will I also face such an ending? The question went unanswered, and the child spoke no further. Go, Jupiter. Leave me be here. Wonderful. This affected the route advantage increased the logistics score for the oldest depot route. Do you remember where the docks are? That's our goal next. By the way, seems like we can zoom in and drag the map to adjust the, just the view.
Acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Aurum Alley.
I will rise to the occasion.
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time. You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Aurum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Aurum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
So basically I just need to talk to you at the dock.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
Okay. So now I gotta do dock operations. Guild benefits. Remember to submit prosperity certificates to the Merchant Guild and Logistics Department here and exchange them for rewards. Don't forget! So I need like one more. Gotta get this thing all the way up to 20.
Any problem facing Aurum Alley is also my problem. If you encounter any difficulties, don't hesitate to come find me. Also, I should probably ask, do you really think we'll be able to pay back everything owed on the dock?
You betcha.
You're the best! You remind me of a friend I made when I first arrived on the Lafu. She had the same eagerness for saving people, and the same tenacity for solving problems. I have a mission from the Cloud Knights, so I have to leave for now. If I have time, I'll definitely come back to Aurum Alley to help out.
So strange. Saving Aurum Alley is a critical issue, but the president didn't even make an appearance.
Perhaps they weren't feeling too well.
If that's the case, I can give them a checkup and prescribe some medicine. Wow, time sure does fly when you're trying to save the world. I need to get back to the Alchemy Commission. Keep up the good work around here.
I know you want to ask about the president, but I suggest you focus your energy on managing the dock for now. Don't worry. The president is paying very close attention to our progress in Aurum Alley.
It's like the president's gonna be a surprise reveal, isn't it?
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Can I have a casual chat with you? Sure, but I'm not as erudite as the president, and if you don't mind... You were really popular in Aurum Alley, yeah? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks to the kind of merchants in the alley. Being a secretary means dealing with a wide variety of people, and we've become acquainted over time. According to the president, it's easy to be sincere with someone once, but it's hard to be sincere all the time. As you see, everyone has been nice to me. Perhaps this is the result of my sincerity. What do you think of the International Peace Corporation? Well, I can be frank with you, but please keep my words a secret from my colleagues. In their eyes, IPC is no different than a ruthless beast that leaves only devastation in its wake in the business. However, as a customer who uses IPC products every day and knows about its origins, I don't think my colleagues' claims really make sense. I don't think words that are used to describe people are such as treacherous or courageous can be used to describe a corporation. Obviously, a corporation is not a living being, nor does it have only one face. It's something more complicated. It's not a ruthless beast or a righteous person, if you know what I mean. Are you saying that your colleagues view the IPC in the same way that they view people? In the same way that they view people? Yeah, in a sense that's what they've been doing. Whenever they talk to the IPC, they do it in a way as if it were Don Fang Quijing or Louis Fleming. But in fact, the IPC plays different roles when it comes to advertising, procurement, and debt collection. So I think it's biased to evaluate a corporation based solely on its representatives. You're not standing here all the time, are you? You know why I'm standing here. I'm standing here so that you can find me at any time. I'm supposed to sit at my office dealing with business work, but I don't remember how long I've been standing here without a chance to sit down. My colleagues in Aurum Alley often come to me and bring me snacks, and they are tasty. I hope they haven't taken the chair out of my office. Damn.
There's still more work to do.
Take care of the affairs. This is the Merchant Guild's funding goal. The Aurum Alley revival requires earnings funds to achieve. This is the current Merchant Guild's funds, acclimated earlier via inventory arrangement. You are still quite some way from reaching the goal. Don't be discouraged. Keep the conducting inventory arrangement here to earn funds to the Merchant Guild. Since we just established collaboration with stores, the docks have received new general goods. Complete these general orders to earn Merchant Guild funds. Goods are classified as large goods or small goods. Goods of certain type can only fit in their corresponding placement spots. Try to arrange large goods onto the Starscape large placement spot. Next, try to place small goods onto the small placement spots. I expected no less from you. Now, please complete the rest of the request to reach the shipping target. Aurum Alley is counting on you. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Hold on. No, I said hold on. Uh-oh. Some kind of tutorial was supposed to come in there and the game was like, nah. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Skip that, because it's just the same thing. Utilize space wisely and change the type of placement spots to complete shipping targets. Oh! Really? It's just a carpet. You really can't place anything on these? That's stupid. That's really dumb. Why? Why though? No, I can place those on there. Hint. You have hints? That hint really wasn't helpful. Whatever then. So you're saying 3 of those, and then 2 of those. Wait, no, she's just showing me the objective. I could have... She's just showing me the objective. I know what I'm doing. Okay. If I do it the normal way again... I don't want to do that. See, no, I can't do it like that. I said I didn't... What? I didn't agree to this. Hey! Stop! Can I get up there, please? Do I have to viewpoint? No, it's not. I didn't want to unload everything. Okay, look. Oh, wait. Oh, I get it. I get what you mean. I see. They can only be put on those. I get it, I get it. Okay. Alright, for now... God damn it. Nope, we got it, it's fine. Okay. I don't know, it said I could have put extra down, but that sure didn't look like I was putting down any extras. Yeah, sure didn't look like I was getting any extras done there.
Regardless of the IP, the Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now.
Here is the
We
record
need
of
to
Aurum
work
Alley's...
harder.
Shut up! Here is the record of the Aurum Alley's revitalization. Collaborate with the stores to receive prosperity certificates.
Regardless of the IPC.
What? Huh? How did I do that?
Regardless of the solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.
Oh, I can put these in there commutatively. Okay. What's that blue thing? Supply box. Oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me check something on the phone.
Take your time. There's always something for
Welcome.
everyone.
No, you already say this. No. What happened? Oh, you're finally here, customer. I met a warm-hearted Cloud Knight lady not too long ago. She is your friend, yes? Oh, you must mean Chusong. Yeah, she and Miss Secretary of the Merchant Guild came by a while ago. Can I ask you for a favor? I'm thinking of playing some storytelling shows in my store, but I don't know any of the performers. Would you please go to their live show and record a few pieces for me? Do you want to become a storyteller yourself? No, not at all. I just want to attract some more tourists with those recordings. You know, I'm just worried about my regulars. What if I join the Guild Logistics Network and start providing takeout food? What'll happen to them? Will anyone come to my stall in the long run? You could shut down the dine-in stall and save the trouble. But this stall has been my bread and butter for years. Freshly baked snacks are my specialty, and if I shut down my stall and go takeout, after those years of hard work will go down the drain, yes? Sushong mentioned back and forth to me. They're up-and-comers in their storytelling industry, and I think they'd be a great fit for my stall. And let's not forget Mr. Zing, a well-known storyteller. My workers would love his recordings. Please, I really could use your help. Okay.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh man, these guys, shoot. Check out this prediction for the Divination Commission of the Xianzhou Wafu. It may be accurate, but there are rules around this stuff. Yep, as the saying goes, the Divination Commission has 3 taboos. Don't touch the board, don't touch the frame, and don't touch the net. Why are you making the Divination Commission sound like a sport? They actually say no insincere divination, no unjust division, and no unpredicted divination. Quit your nagging. Let's just stop here and leave it to everyone else to decide who's the real Divination Commission diviner. Hang on, you're a Divination Commission diviner? Well, I had no idea. If you could tell, then what gave that away? I predicted a storm was coming yesterday, and just like that, a gale started blowing in the middle of the night. Isn't that proof enough that I'm a Divination Commission diviner? It's just a little windy. How come I don't feel any wind? No wind? Do you sleep in the basement? It was a gale force and it kept on blowing for the whole night. Do you remember how there were several stone lions outside the gates of the Sea of Divine Foresight? Yes, I even took a picture of them right before. Big round eyes roaring at the sky. They look majestic. The wind last night was roaring. I was asleep, but then I heard the sounds of something being smashed over at the Sea of Divine Foresight. And when I came to Starskip Haven this morning, gosh, a stone lion had been blown away by the wind all the way to the harbor. How'd the lion come over with a delve in between? There was a gale force wind yesterday, right? That starskip was blown away, and this stone lion was carried here by the skiff. You definitely think this is a bunch of hogwash, don't you? Go ask him if you don't believe me. You say the wind carried the stone lion all the way here? Nonsense, that stone lion's heavy as a boulder. How would the wind possibly carry it to Starskip Haven? Get your story straight. Hey, I thought you said you didn't want it. Simmer down, that stone lion belongs to the Sea of Divine Foresight, so it's sentient. When it gets cold from the bellowing winds, it knows how to find a warmer place. That's why it came to Starskip Haven. And where is the huge lion right now? The wind has stopped, hasn't it? So it went back to the Sea of Divine Foresight to do its job. Thanks for coming to join us. My name's Backen, and he's Fourth. We came to the harbor here to practice our cross-talk comedy. You looking for something from us? Or do you want us to get another skit for you?
The star anchor is strong enough to tie a giant ship.
Alright, give me another skit worth my... Actually, I really don't, to be honest. I don't. Alas, like our audience has some other issues today, other ideas. Come on, it's one thing to joke about others and a whole different thing to joke about our audience. If we do that, we'll end up becoming the joke in the business. Yeah, you laugh at your customer. And you end up a bummer. And you make an ill-timed joke. And you'll be broke. Wait, we're not making terrible jokes, we're staying from the point. So let's get back to the folks. Now your audience wants a yes answer. Don't worry, we were just improvising, and you'll get an answer from us soon. There's still much room for our improvisation. Let's put it on hold for now. The recording thing sounds good to me, but I need my partner's opinion before making a final decision. Well, I'm not sure about that. But why not? It's just our regular customer a favor. Right? A final rejection will make us seem heartless. It's not like I want to reject your request outright, but Beck and I are just crosstalk lovers. We don't have enough experience to put on a great show. We've put on a few decent shows, but that's all about it. To be frank, we've had fewer successful performances than the coins in my pocket. I can't just guarantee that our crosstalk comedy will really attract any customers for Tall Angie's stall in Autumn Alley. Yeah, we might be older than you, but we don't have much more experience in crosstalk performance. We just don't want to leave any negative impressions on a potential audience. I think you guys are overthinking things. As newcomers in this industry, we can't be too careful with our career. Please understand our concerns and don't make things too difficult for us. Please don't bring in the recording thing again, but if you want to listen to our crosstalk, you're always welcome here. There's no room for negotiation in this matter. Seems to me we should just try my luck in this year's
Let me teach you all how to sleep.
Do you know the inside story about what happened to the embroidered arbor? Hold on, miss, are you making fun of us? It isn't very nice of you to do that. Otherwise, you may not know, but we have seen, what? Okay. Never mind, then.
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
There are people who like it.
Curved wood must be bent again to reach straightness. In finding truth and exaggeration lies take knack. When the real is a fake, the fake is also real. And you need to toss a coin to hear my spiel. I am Zion, a humble storyteller of the Sleepless Earl. If you'd like to listen to a few novel-length tales, you might have to wait here for a while. Then again, though there is still time for the story suggestions, if you were to sip some tea and listen to a few tunes, it wouldn't be a complete waste of time, would it? You are a storyteller, but also involved with running the tea house here? Madam, don't talk like that. If the tea house has business, then more patrons will come to drink tea. With many patrons, I can make friends and earn a little money for myself. Besides, the tea at Sleepless Earl isn't too shabby. If you like some recommendations, I'd say order a pot of Hunter Malfung tea. Satisfaction guaranteed. Some guests are tea aficionados, and often pontificate about all kinds of expert tea lore at the Sleepless Earl. I'm not a smart man, but I have memorized some facts, and can show them off well. Would you be interested? Don't just tell me about tea. Tell me one of your stories. You put me in a difficult spot. Storytellers don't have much except a few books stored in our heads. I'll become a pauper if I ever told them. If you're willing to listen to a bit of gossip, I can certainly fill you in. Oh, Jesus. Tell me more about tea, then. Let me tell you about the Whale-Tide Spring Tea. They say 1 cup of Whale-Tide Spring Tea invigorates the sense and brings the beauty of clouds. Lay back, imbibe, and watch the starry seas. It's said that the Vidyadhara High Elder roiled the ancient seas like thunder and submerged the Scale Gulch waterscape delve. Dozens of years later, the Vidyadhara descendants found a flourishing tea on a floating isle. Its sturdy branches were beautiful, and leaves lush like jade. Thinking over such half-truths and legends really lends the tea some extra texture, don't you think? I want to hear about the legends of Ciencho. I could tell you of the Cloud Knight sword champion known as the Transcendent Flash, but it's far too wrong. Just the chapter of the roaming star Luhu destroying the Ciencho Kangqing takes 3 whole days and 3 whole nights. The Ciencho natives don't mind this story at all, but seeing as you are an outworlder, I don't want to waste your precious time, so I will spare you from it. But if you would flatter me by coming to my show, then that's another matter entirely. Tell me more about your connection to the owner here. Well, you have a keen eye. I can't hide that from you. Her parents are old friends of mine, and they left her in this tea house as just kind of a test. Most Foxian traders learn their skills this way. I was asked by her parents to help her run the business from behind the scenes, offering a little guidance or two. But she is incredibly talented and intelligent. Soon enough she'll be able to take charge of everything by herself. There are storytellers aboard Ciencho? I hear this from outworlders all the time. Ciencho is so technologically advanced. Why do you still have storytellers? I know what the question's really asking, though. They want to say, there's still so much to do on Ciencho, yet there's something as old-fashioned as this? Some even consider my presence tacky, but I'm out of place on Starskiff Haven. Storytelling is indeed a declining art. Few wishes to carry on this tradition, which is a problem. Far more serious, this is the lack of a stage. Be it storytelling or crosstalk, there are art forms that require an audience. I know of artists who rely on their performances for a living. The theater is a thing of the past, and there's nowhere to sing opera. An art from meeting its demise just like that, a true pity. And you see me and ask, what's a storyteller doing manning a tea house? If it weren't for the little owner providing me with a venue and food, us old artists wouldn't be able to feed ourselves.
When it's friends against...
It's time for you to update your story, isn't it? Yes, many of my stories have to be updated soon. I have to amend those parts that talk about how the Ambrosial Arbor has never been resurrected from millennia. Alas, it's a very tedious process to spot and rectify all those errors in my stories. If I say anything wrong, my audience seriously won't tip me. Who would have thought the Ambrosial Arbor would significantly affect my work in this way? I bet even the Plague's author couldn't have expected this.
Curved wood must be bent.
Tell me something from the High Cloud Quintet. If the customer wishes for it, then allow me to regale you the tale from the Transcendent Flash. We have to start off with the day of the year when Cloud Knight's draft soldiers. The parade square was bustling with movement. Rows upon rows of Cloud Knight soldiers surrounded a boxing ring in the middle of the square, forming a veritable moat. This ring totals over 15 feet, and it stood in a ringmaster, has a visage scarred and brutish. This man was tempered in battle, a stark contrast to those greenhorns below the ring. Soldiers, I am Ringmaster Mao. I intend to come to the Ciencho Lafu to partake in the Soul Champion Summit, but I miscalculated the intergalactic time, so I have specifically built this ring, in which I hope to compare my might to you soldiers. This burly fellow had traveled the interstellar portals merely to put his skills in a martial competition. There would always be foreign sword masters in the past Soul Championship summits who would participate in duels, and many of them would be extremely skilled. The blade is blind, and if I were to slay any challengers before the Cloud Knights, it does not fit decorum, and I would be forfeiting my life. The man pointed them to the metric alloy dummy in the ring and proclaimed, "Therefore I would want to see whose skill is the better. If I are to be proven to be better, may the Cloud Knight General confer unto me an official title." A silver-haired general sitting beneath the ring smiled as he looked to the ringmaster, lazily proclaiming, "That can be arranged." General Jing Yuan. Love it when you're trying to text something and then autocorrect gets in the way. None was a match before this target dummy forged from alien metric or alloy, be it a newbie Cloud Knight or even the most experienced veterans. The stronger soldiers could leave a mark on this dummy, but the weaker ones could leave nary a scratch. This burly fellow kept shaking his head as the Cloud Knight soldier's swordsmanship and spoke again. Thus ends the 100-man sword trial. To think none could harm this meager dummy. Watch my blade. 'Twas a sight to behold this scared man took up to a Cloud Knight's blunt sword, and with this silvery flash this metric alloy dummy was instantly cleaved in two. The parade square roared with cheers, for it was the first time many recruits had seen such a feat. If there was no more skilled challengers in this parade square, I would ask for not just an official title, but to be wreathed in flowers and paraded through the streets for all to see. A Cloud Knight captain eyed the ring, and before the scarred swordsman could finish his sentence, the captain pushed himself off the ground with his feet, sprung up through the ring and flashed his sword at the broken dummy, turning the dummy into pieces. The scarred swordsman's face paled at the single strike. He had not expected such talent among the Cloud Knights, but he feigned composure. This captain does have some skills, but I can't leave this ring without having learned a thing or two from the Transcendent Flash. Who among you is the Transcendent Flash? Hurry up and let yours truly witness your strength. The soldiers murmured among themselves. No one confronted him. The recruits were unhappy about this man's shamelessness, but they also wished to know the power of the Transcendent Flash. Right then, a silver-haired soldier steadily climbed onto the ring, and the entire parade square immediately fell silent, as if holding a lofty moonlight streak whisking past. Everyone held their breaths. Those who wished to see my sword, come and see it. The Transcendent Flash! But the dummy had been shredded to pieces. How would one be able to judge the strength of a blade? The ivory-haired soldier unsheathed the prized sword gifted by a friend and swung it in the air. In an instant it was as the day turned into night over the parade square, as time itself had reverted. When everyone came to their senses, the Transcendent Flash had already sheathed the blade, but the dizzy feeling of vertigo persisted. Everyone in the parade square was thinking of the exact same thing. This strike had sliced through time itself. Time, flowing slowly and silently, is supposed to trickle steadily like water. It should have been impossible to deliver a water-severing strike, but this slash had indeed pierced time itself. With this decisive strike, the result of the ring had been inconsequential. Jesus, finally, that was good.